Let me take a sip of my tea first.
Really have to add the sound. No class at all, sir. No class at all.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. There's some people in the chat. I thought I'd give my process on how I draw things. That's basically the gist of the stream. That's what I'm gonna be attempting to do. I'm not sure if there's gonna be enough people to see, but we'll see as we go along. Let me test out the mic. Can you guys hear me? How's the mic quality? Just a confirmation.
Hey, your mic is good. Yeah.
Check the resolution. Oh shoot. Sorry. We might have technical errors here and there, so I apologize if that happens. I got someone with me here today. Glitch.tv.
Hello, everyone. My name is Glitch TV. How are you?
What's good, my dudes? What's good? If you wanna check out his what's up?
So I'm here to distract Jordan's son
Eck.
with his Jordan.
Goddamn. Okay. If you want to check out, or do you want to promote your Twitch, because you do have a Twitch?
If you want to watch me draw, like later on, like tomorrow, my Twitch is Glitch TV. Sorry. It's like GLITCHD TV.
I think I posted it in the description, so they should be able to see it.
I'm a artist. My style into Skullgirls in it. So if you like Skullgirls, hey, I'm probably your guy. And Instagram is just like how it's spelled in my Twitch.
It might be choppy. It's like chopping a little bit, but it should be fine. So you want to know how I draw faces? I haven't done like a proper tutorial, so this is gonna be like an attempt to give you my thought process on how I draw manga faces. Where to begin? The file says Tatsumaki sketch, so I'm gonna be drawing Tatsumaki. And giving you a basic rundown of how I draw a face. So sorry if it's a little slow.
Oh, he did it.
So we want to start with the basic shape of the head. Usually it would look something like this, like an egg shape. I would start with something like that. Or maybe something like this. Depending on like the character, and in this case it's Tatsumaki. So she's gonna have like a more cutesy proportions. A more like that lowly proportions.
I'm gonna need you to stop drawing.
um, and for more, more serious characters, they would have a more less ovular. Like it's still ovular, but there would be more like the chin would be a lot more like definitive. So something like that. And you can play a lot with like different head shapes, different styles, because everyone has their specific style. This is the way of how I like to do things. But anyways, let's start with something simple. So let me draw the basic head here. Notice how like I'm being very loose with it. I'm not constraining myself too much. Something like that. And since I am doing this digitally, you can erase however you want. You can like a Control Z. So it's a lot more. It's more easier, but even with digital, you kind of have to. Like there's some things you have to keep in mind. For one, like I think for digital, like it's more convenient for coloring. In my opinion, at least, but with traditional, I find it a lot more useful for sketching stuff. That's how I see it anyways. So I'm gonna first step, draw the head. Okay, that's the first step. Next step is to identify the middle of the head. So I'll just put in a line of symmetry, as they say. A line of symmetry. Is drawing heads easy for you, or still yeah, for you?
Oh no, I just draw a circle and draw the face and like.
Oh, I used to draw
So
like
what
I would do like a circle and then the chin, but lately I've just been drawing the whole head. That's a lot more convenient for me.
thing is like with mine, like I usually just now I draw the head, like I draw the circle, and then like I mostly like draw the face and then like add in the details because like usually it just falls into line,
Yeah.
Uh,
But anyways, I'm gonna put in a horizontal line to roughly indicate the eyes, and the eyes usually would go right in the middle of the face. Usually. And once you have that, you can start adding in the ears, and they would be roughly around here. Roughly around the middle, roughly around like where roughly around where the eye area is gonna be.
again, those sockets.
And then once you have the ears, you can place in the neck. Now since we're drawing a character that's supposed to be cute, she's gonna have a small neck. A lot of cute characters have small necks. So the way how I determine like the width, is that how you say it? The width of the neck? It's usually like
Yeah, the height is like
it's right around where like the eyes would be. So let's say that the eyes are here, right? That would be how wide the neck would be. Now this can change with like different proportions, but in this case it's gonna be sort of the length of where like the eyes would be.
especially when it comes to to a cartoonish style. Oh my god! Just imagine,
For real.
just a big ass, a little girl with a big ass.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Sorry.
And then we draw in the eyes. The eyes are usually like the most difficult part. The most difficult part for people to draw. I mean, you can draw eyes in like,
Sometimes it becomes easier, you know.
yeah, you can draw eyes in like, a lot of ways.
But usually I just like now I learned it. I just usually like draw it as long like just draw the ears first, and then that's like the width of your not the width but the height of your eyes, and then it just became more easier for me.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing is roughly laying down. This is supposed to be a rough, so I'm gonna be roughly laying down the where her eyes would be. So it's interesting because when I watched the One Punch Man anime, Tatsumaki's eyes aren't exactly like one. They're not one eye width apart. They're actually quite big. So there's like less space in the middle. It's kind of funny how it works, but it still looks good. The way they drew it. But in this case, I'm gonna be making it like one eye width. So that's one width. And then around there would be where the other eye would be. Just roughly indicating things. I'm not worrying too much about being precise. And then the pupils would they won't be like exactly like right in the middle. Usually in anime or in manga, you would see the irises somewhat in the middle or somewhat towards like looking towards the center. It's weird how it works, but you would notice that sometimes. And since this is a female, she has eyelashes.
Sir, this is 2018. I'm gonna need you to correct.
I mean, since in terms of her design, she has eyelashes. So
Yeah, that's what.
In terms of design, okay, I'm not. You need to calm down, sir.
Angry.
Angry. No. Okay, so you've got the eyes. When you place in the eyebrows, I would put them like. I would usually eyeball it where the eyebrows would go. So you have to take the length of where the eyes would be, so it would be like right here. Take the you take halfway the length of like the forehead, and then around here, around this area would be like where the eyebrows would be. So around there. And she has like these really small eyebrows. Really small eyebrows.
Jordan, how are you doing this without a reference?
I drew Tatsumaki a lot, so I don't really need a reference.
Yeah.
I mean, she's actually the reason why I like her design. That's one thing, and I don't know. I just like her design.
Also to promote using reference.
Yeah. In this case, I won't really need reference, but if you are starting out, definitely use reference. Okay. The nose, as you can see, I've already placed in the ears, so that would be the bottom of the ears would be like an indication of where like the nose would be. So it would be like a just a dot around there. It's a cute little dot. And then the mouth would be like right in the middle of the chin and the bottom of the nose. So yeah, that's where it would be. It's the myth. Are you following along, dude, or is this easy to follow?
Yes. I can body it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's easy.
The way I do it, it's not like when you think about it, it's not very complicated, but if you are like starting out, it may be like, complicated for you if you don't really know how to draw like eyes yet, or how to structure the head yet. But all it takes is a matter of like understanding how you wanna structure the head, and how you want to go about drawing manga, or drawing however you want to draw. All it takes is understanding what appeals to you, because like when I see a lot of these tutorials like on drawing like specific like heads, and and drawing like anime or whatever, they're all very what's the word? Well, not fake. They're very specific in how they do like their measurements. There's not there. I have yet to see. Well, I mean, there are some tutorials on it, but like a lot of the techniques, and a lot of the the skills people learn. They learned things like in their own way, and I think what's really tricky about learning art is that you kind of have to figure out how you want to learn. Figure out like, well, what are the things that you want to see in your own work, and it's a matter of like sort of like discovering yourself, as an artist, and discovering like how you should go about studying. I don't know. It's one of those things where like I think about a lot. And this is just like a basic structure of like the head. Maybe I'll go into like something a bit more complex. But Tatsumaki has Tatsumaki has poofy hair, very floofy hair. A way to indicate the volume of the hair. Just you just have to just simply like create a rough indication of like where the hair is gonna be. It's not gonna be like right on top of the head, because it's not gonna show like enough volume for it. So I'm not sure if a lot of people know that though. So I'm saying it right now. Just roughly indicate the poofiness of the hair. And then she has her like little cinnamon rolls here. Her cinnamon roll hair strands. One of the things, like, I think I said this before, but I just really like her design, especially like with her hair. It's kind of funny when you look at it, but it's also adorable at the same time.
Wait, is she from One Punch Man, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you was talking about
What? Who would that? Tatsumaki is from One Punch Man.
Alright, I'll fuck with that.
Were you tripping out? My bad.
Yeah, I thought you said after the week, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Who the
Mika?
heck?
No, not.
I'm sorry, that's my fault.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm such a uncultured swine, holy shit. You're watching like all these new animes where I just forgot about the
It's fine, bro.
old one.
I kind of drew the ears for nothing because I mean the hair is kind of covering it, but it's a good it's good to know where the ears would be.
You know what her hair reminds me of?
What?
You know Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
You know the cast form?
The cat form?
Cast form.
Cast form. I don't know who's that.
The weather Pokemon? The one that like changes depending on the weather.
I wish I knew what it looked like.
I don't know, I was trying. I'm gonna say, oh my god, fuck you. As soon as you see it.
Hold up. I could show the chat on Discord. So,
Come on, let me go.
let me check the comments and see what they're saying. No one's saying anything. Oh no, yeah, it's going slow. Someone's saying draw Mr. Clean. Not sure what you mean, why you want me to do that, but okay. Wait, my mic is quiet? What? Maybe because I'm far away. Is it better now?
Hey, you better deep throat that shit. Hold on. For some reason it's not showing up for me. Let me.
Is it louder?
There we go. Talk.
You. Is it better now?
I can hear you. Well, I can hear you. Yeah, it's not it for me. So yeah, look at Discord.
I don't. Oh, that's adorable.
It's adorable. Oh, I think it's my friend. I mean, he said it.
All right. Cool. Shoot. That's weird because like I have it like in a pretty decent volume. Maybe I have to like put my face into the mic more. I don't know. Armani, I mean, people are gonna know your name, but you want to know how to do 3/4? Do you want a tutorial on like how to do a 3/4 view?
Voice.
Okay. Okay. Now I could do one on the body, but that might be later since it's a lot more complex. I'll just do one. Just do faces for now. Hello? You there? You there, bro? You're cutting off, dude. Can you hear me? Okay. Wait. Oh, man. Hello?
Leave the Discord and come right back.
Okay, hold on. Hello? Streamer mode enabled. Boy.
It must be me.
We're having some technical issues here.
Hello?
You there?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, my beautiful soul. How
Okay, it's working. Goddamn. What's the problem? Does... I'm not sure if it's me or you.
I think it was me.
Shit.
By the way, I fixed some of it, but I still need to work on it.
Okay.
Those are like her tutorial links until I draw the clothing on her.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I was just about I was gonna do a 3/4 views. Alright, so how would I do this? I have no idea how it is. So I guess a good way to start. I'll keep it more simple for people. Draw like a circle. Yeah, start with a circle. Only this time, you're not gonna be drawing it like in the center. You're gonna be drawing it more towards like whatever direction you wanna see the head in the 3/4. So she's gonna be facing towards her right, I believe. Towards her right. And then you want to put in the chin. So it's a little bit more tricky than the...
When it comes to drawing, is like the back.
Yeah. It's a little bit more tricky than like the the front view. But a good thing, a good thing to keep in mind is that it's pretty much the same, like the same measurements. So you're just drawing it in like a different angle. So
another you can do, right, is like you can flip it and then like you erase the face. Finish it, like you erase like all the front features, and then like
what was that? You cut off, bro. I'm sorry. You keep cutting off, but I can still hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's for some reason I'm kind of back in.
Oh, okay.
Start on my right.
No, you keep cutting off, that's why. It's, I don't know what's happening. And then what? The way it's structured is like, you kind of have to like go like in from here, like there's like a slight curve, and then out to sort of like define the cheek area. You still there? You still there, bro? I can't hear you, dude. Let me reconnect. Can you hear me? You still there?
I wasn't talking.
You weren't talking?
No.
Okay.
Hey, why did you disconnect? I wasn't talking at all. I'm really trying to think of a design for this character. I was thinking, I really don't know.
Okay. Anyways.
I want to reach out. Someone is stating facts.
What's up? What was going on?
Stating facts.
Someone commented Lucina is the antagonist of Peppa Pig.
Right, that stating facts, sir. Wikipedia said it. Wasn't it? That Wikipedia said that Lucina is the protagonist from.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Is it? I wonder if like it's still on there.
What's in the background?
No, I don't want to know her height, bro. Alright, does it surprise you that Peppa Pig is 7 feet? Wait. Dun, 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 dun. Antagonist. Yeah, yep, it's still there. Keep it on there. But anyways. So middle of the head. Where the eyes will be. Only this time, it's at a different angle, so you would draw the eyes a bit more differently. You good? So something like that. You wouldn't see like the irises in like, well, maybe you would if she's like turning this way. But since she's looking towards this way, she's looking towards this way. The irises would appear like an oval shape. It would appear more ovular. And then the nose would be somewhere around. Well, you kind of have to like guess of like where it might be. So I'm guessing like right around here would be where the nose would be, and then the mouth would be like around there. Normally I wouldn't really use guidelines, but for this I'm gonna use guidelines. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's me. Hello? Hello? You there? My bad. Okay. Now, the thing is, when you draw 3/4, the head is gonna appear like, since it's like I said, it's a bit more difficult. You kind of have to have a general idea of what a skull is shaped like. So this would be like, pretend this is this circle is a skull, right? This is a circle. The skull. If I were to draw in 3/4, the circle is going to be like, it's gonna appear like an oval, but not entirely. Just a small, like, it's very subtle, but like it's like a rough indication of like the back of the skull. So you would see like something like this, like this area right here. You know, that would be the chin. So you would get an area. I don't know what this area is called, but like it's sort of where you would place in like where the ears would be. So around there would be like the an indication of like the side of the head. And you know that would be where like the ear would go. But yeah, you following along, my dude? My dude? Dude, I can't unmute your mic. I can't hear you. I can't hear.
I'm not talking.
Oh. Can you at least give me like a signal? Okay, whatever. My bad. my bad, bro. Now to place in the neck. Necks aren't gonna look, well, maybe sometimes, but they're not gonna look like this necessarily. Necks have a slight tilt to it. So since she's you know, facing this way, it would be, the neck would be slightly tilted towards this way. Like it's gonna appear as if like she's tilting it forward, but she's not really. It's just how it's structured.
It's like like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Kinda. And then, of course, her hair. Oh, we're only getting started, man. We haven't even gotten to like the more complicated stuff. The more complicated stuff, because I wanna learn. I wanna teach how to do really.
We're about to.
I wanna do some crazy angles. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, me? Cause the crazier angles, the more crazy it is, the more fun it looks. For me, at least.
Just hear yourself in the background.
It's nothing.
Hey, you know, you see the character that I'm drawing, right?
Hold up. Ooh, yeah, looking good.
So do you know what those are called? I forgot what it's called. Like, it's like a shoulderless dress or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know what you call it. Like a scarf, a cloth.
Let me look up the picture of it. Sorry, no.
I want to make her angry. Let's make her, because she's always angry.
Salty. Into the ocean.
Salty like Smash players. Dude, I've been playing online. There's so many Terry players online, bro. It's not even funny. Like,
like everyone loves Terry.
I don't
Right now.
like when Sans came out. I can't believe I'm saying that. When Sans came out, everyone was playing Sans. Like, I go online, you see a whole bunch of Sans.
Don't talk to me. Don't even look at me.
You see a bunch of Sans, bro. How much you want to bet, like, it's gonna die off soon, and then, like, once the next character comes out, people are gonna start playing that character. It's a constant cycle, dude. I just play the characters I want to play.
The thing is that people want to test out the new character to see, hey, maybe that will be my main, and then, like, if it's not, oh well.
Dude, honestly, bro, Lucina all the way, bro. Lucina all the way.
Joker all the way. And
Who?
you may be saying, oh, it's because you're a Joker. You play Persona 5. No.
I mean,
If it's not on
with Lucina, she's one of like she's considered high tier, if I'm correct, and she's actually one of like the more simpler characters to play as, which is why I play her a lot. You know, she's not as complex as like other characters, like Link, for example, with like his bombs and shit.
Fire Emblem, I like Robin the best.
I heard Robin got some buffs.
That's like when you jump in the air, you know her side B.
Yeah.
Like she throws the little flames down.
Yeah.
Basically, like if you jump, it goes farther, and that's really it. That's
Yeah, boy.
And like it takes less to charge her smash attack or levy sword. I think It's either that or you get more levies or duration.
Hmm.
One of those. So,
I see.
yeah. My girl Bayonetta did not like it.
All right. All right. You ready to get complicated, dude? We're about to get complicated here.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do a down view. The reason why you see a lot of different artists do crazy angles is the fact that the angle at which you see the character can convey a sort of emotion. So let's say you're looking at a character from like at an up view, like you're looking at them from like below. You see like an up view of them. That makes a character feel more powerful. Whereas if you see a character like on top, it conveys a different kind of emotion if you were to see a character on top.
Oh, so it's like relationship. If you're at the top, you know you're the dominant, and
Yeah.
it's like, alright, you're the. Yeah, I get you. I see what you're doing. Sweaty.
I'm
I like
almost out,
saying,
dude.
I don't know why, but I really like saying sweaty more than sweetie because
Okay.
it's more hilarious that the fact that you're making fun of people who think that sweaty is the same spelling as sweetie.
Okay. So what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm gonna be drawing Tatsumaki from. She's gonna be looking down, but she's also gonna be like. She's gonna be super angry. Angry. She's gonna be angry while looking down. What I found, if you do this with like any character, it automatically makes them feel a lot more angry. I'll show you what I mean. So same thing. We're gonna be drawing, the head, but this time, we're gonna be seeing more of like the top of the head. An easy way to like identify like where the head is, just draw the horizontal line, but it's more curved, like down. More curved down. So you can kind of see like where it might be. And how you draw the chin, it's gonna appear the way I have it right here. It's like more it's more like narrow, but for with in like a down view, it's gonna appear a bit more flat. Because you're seeing things at a down angle. So something like that. And then where the ears would go, they would appear. So this is where like the eyes would be, but I'm not gonna draw on the eyes just yet. The ears would be maybe around here, maybe. That's kind of like sort of in between, like. Well, you can't really tell, but like, you kind of have to eyeball like where it might be. The ears would like appear a bit more higher than like where the eyes would be. Usually.
Really having trouble with her pants.
I could do a tutorial on, or a short tutorial on hands maybe after.
No, I said pants, not hands.
Pants? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I need to do one on hands though.
you do. It's fucking pants.
Oh yeah. Now for the eyes.
Good.
Now for the eyes. How should I explain this? The eyes would they would be slightly slanted in a way. So maybe something like something like this. Like almost the same thing as like here. But since like it's facing down, it's gonna appear just a tiny bit more slanted at this angle. Just a tiny bit. You can kind of see the shape I'm trying to go for. It's like a bit smaller. This is why it's really complex. I don't know if people are following along, but yeah, all it takes is practice. And the nose, kind of the same thing. You kind of have to have the measurements already in your head. And, once you figure out, like, once you know how to, like, do this, like the basic angle, you can figure out how to do, a downward angle, an up view angle, or, the proper term would be like a bird's eye view or a worm's eye view. Something like that. And then the mouth would be like really just close to the chin. Yeah, it's pretty extreme what I'm doing, but that's kind of the whole point of like the angle here. 50% of the head is gonna be like pretty much the hair. So
don't forget to like play with the eyes, It's like, even though if you're looking up to someone, like, don't coloring all the eyes, because it'll just look like, it wouldn't look wrong, but it'll just like look weird too. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get you.
You should probably just like different kind of locations for the eyes, stuff like that. Because when we're looking up, you can only see like half the people. If you're looking down, you can see like dust. That's wrong. Sorry.
I get you. Dude, are you seeing the chat on YouTube? I'm more focused on what are the people saying?
Let's see. Lucina's.
Is that the last one?
Plebby3 said, "Hello, Jordan."
Hello.
So fucking late with that. But other than that, yeah, that's it.
Cool. Glad. By the way, thank you for stopping by. How many people we got on stream, yo? How many people is there? We got like 5 people, bro. That's a win for me. All right, you ready for? Are you ready for a more complicated one, dude?
Sir, you already teased my brain. What is wrong?
We're gonna do a 3/4 down view. Exciting, isn't it? It's so exciting, right? Watch me do a 3/4 down view.
Yes, I am.
This is what the people want to see.
Yeah.
I'm about to go all out here, so about to go all out. So same thing like this, but try to imagine, this in 3/4. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, God damn, that sounds hard. It does.
What?
It does sound
Jordan,
hard.
watch the fucking language.
Oh, I'm sorry. You may be thinking to yourself, holy moly, that's pretty intense. But I'm about to show you right now. So same thing, only this time, the line is gonna be, the line of symmetry is gonna be tilted in a way where it's like you're looking at it at a down view. So let's do that. So how the skull is shaped, man. This is why learning about anatomy is important. You know how the skull is ovular, where you're gonna see a similar shape happening to this angle right here. Like there's gonna be a slight indication of like this skull. Same thing with this drawing. You're gonna see mostly the hair and not really much like the actual face. So just watch what I'm about to do. So it looks like a normal 3/4 view, only this time the line is gonna be at an angle. So think of a cube, right? Think of this shape. Now imagine this cube as a face, right? And then you get as a face, right? And then you have the hair on top, and then on the side would be the ears. What you're seeing is going to be, well, like I said before, the hair. What's difficult, and for a lot of people maybe, is drawing the face in this angle, because it's too complex, too hard. But I'll show you right now. So you want a structure kind of like this, right?
What the fuck? No shame.
You want a structure like this, and this circle is just an indication of where just a really 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 rough indication of where the ear would be, right? And then the eyes, the same thing like this angle, but only this time imagine the down angle plus the angle you see here. Just you're imagining this angle at a down view, okay? Since we are looking at this face at a certain angle, the way you draw the eyes has to correlate with the plane on this face right here. So imagine like the irises like this. Imagine you're just imagining things like everything at this angle. So the irises would have to look like, they have to be angled, kind of like what you're seeing right now. Same thing with the eyebrows. That now the nose is gonna be somewhat protruding outwards just a little bit. It's not gonna be like, well, I guess it depends on like your style, but I always like to put the nose a little bit further towards like more of the front. So maybe around there. Maybe, I don't know. How the chin is angled. Yeah, I think the chin is probably gonna be the more difficult part here, because you're getting not only are you drawing it in a down view, you kind of have to, because you kind of have to imagine this shape right here, the shape of the chin, like compressed. Like it's gonna appear a little bit like wider. A little bit wider. Like I said, it's complex.
Remember, guys, this is easy for him. No flex, no flex.
I mean, well, yeah, it is, but that's only because I've been drawing a lot, and practicing a lot. I mean, before, like I had no idea how to do this. Even now, I don't think this is like perfect, but it looks good to me at least. Yeah, I'm always like adjusting things here and there, making sure I get the structure how I want it to look. Make sure it's looking it's looking good to me.
Look, they're coming for you.
Oh no.
That's good. Like the middle part, or should I change that?
Hold on one second.
I really don't know what kind of like pants or whatever to put on there. I'm really confused on that part. We just stop doing that. Here's
the T, bro. Wait. I think it works, but I think you might need to add in a bit more detail. Like not with the scarf thing, but like some details, like maybe with around the legs or something.
Like I don't know if like I should. I don't know if I should just like remove the middle part, the one that's like right there, the middle part.
Yeah. Honestly, just get rid of the dangling part. It's kind of silly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I should do that or not. But yeah, no, good night.
We're not done yet, folks. We still have an up view. We gotta draw her in an up view. Cause you can draw characters in all sorts of angles. You don't have to stick with the basic front view or the 3/4. You can do all kinds of stuff with your characters. As long as you understand the structure. Because even all those like really big manga artists, chances are they should know a thing or two about how the anatomy is structured, specifically with the face. Whoa. I better save this. I'm saving it. Hold up. How big is this canvas? Oh, okay. Never mind.
You don't ask yourself?
What?
You didn't notice that? Like, how big?
I was just double checking, bro.
Professional artists, everyone. Professional artists.
Professional. Alright, anyways.
Professional artists, everyone.
We're about to do an up view. Or an up view? I don't know. She's gonna be looking up. Not only is she gonna be looking up, she's gonna be looking up at a 3/4. Oh, exciting. But anyways. It's it's pretty much the same thing as you might expect. But only this time, you're looking up. When eyes are like looking up, they have this what do you call it? They have a sort of a shape to it. You're gonna see something like this. You'll see this a lot when you see like characters. Oh, maybe not a lot, but you'll see it sometimes with certain styles. They kind of look like triangles in a way. Maybe like they're looking down. But we can add that to this face here. So start with a somewhat circle. This shape, you have to memorize this shape in particular. Like I said before, it is a skull. So imagine a ball, but it's a ball in the shape of an oval. Now think of it like a basketball that's like compressed.
Balls? Is that what you said?
Yeah, think of a basketball, but it's a compressed basketball. A good way to learn structure is probably by drawing balls, I think. Draw a lot of balls. So that's what we're doing.
Wait, what did you say?
Draw a lot of balls. It's a good way to practice drawing things on certain surfaces. So if I were to draw a soccer ball, okay, what does a soccer ball look like? Well, they have like hexagons and pentagons, right? You wouldn't what was that? You wouldn't necessarily draw like a pentagon like on there and then expect it to look right, because it's not gonna appear right. It's gonna look as if it looks like like a flat pattern. You have to draw the pentagon in a way, or like you have to draw the in a way where it's like it matches like the surface area of the ball. So if I were to draw a hexagon like right here, it would have to match the curvature of the, you know, of the ball. Oh, let me draw it bigger actually.
Balls bigger.
Let me draw those big balls. You'll notice how like how the pentagon isn't necessarily like straight. I'm drawing it. It's very subtle, but it's like there's a slight, very slight curve. Very slight curve. I'm going to jail. Dude, I feel like I'm getting slightly better in Smash, but I'm not too sure, bro. Not too sure. I've been practicing a lot with Lucina lately.
Honestly, I have not been on Smash in a while.
I mean, the last time I played it was literally just yesterday, and I've been pretty rusty myself since, you know, I haven't been playing, but I still kind of got it. I don't know.
It's like, I mean, I have the basic knowledge, so I could probably adapt to whatever's coming through. Like, even though that I don't play Smash, I look at like patch notes running down and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Just to.
You cut off randomly, dude. What happened? Yo. Wait for him. Oh, hang on. Let me reconnect. Hello. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Anyways, let's draw the vase. So the eyes are gonna be appear. The eyes are gonna appear, you know, more so on top of the head. This time we're gonna be seeing less of what was that? Never mind. We're gonna be seeing less of the hair and more of the face this time. So let me do that. You're gonna get a structure kind of like this. It's hard to like measure it because you know, artists can do like really like crazy angles. One of the problems with you know, learning like specific measurements, if you're like an analytical learner, analytical basically means like you're all about like the measurements and like the rules and stuff. But if you're an intuitive learner, then it's
during this month.
You're kind of playing like a guessing game of like, oh, it might look like this or it might look like that, and cross your fingers, it might look right. I'm more of an intuitive learner, so I kind of guess of like where where things might be, and see if
Or
it looks right.
you think this and just get it
What? What? Well,
right.
what do you say? What are you saying,
Look at
bro?
it, bro. You get it right.
It might look right,
What? I'm just saying, like, you could just look at it
bro,
like,
bro,
oh,
bro, bro. Chill, chill.
there.
Um, I think a lot of people want to be intuitive learners. It's just a matter of using
Hey,
your using your brain in a way where like uh, where I don't know. It's hard to explain because you're just guessing. That's what it is. You're pretty much guessing all the time, and that's what makes it really difficult. Um, an easy way to, well, not an easy way, but if you want to get better at it, you just have to keep things. You have to like, well, one, practice a lot, and to
hey, also,
understand
don't forget to take some breaks.
understand what was it?
I was saying, don't forget to take some breaks because if you just keep, the thing is that with your brain, right? If you learn one thing, then you learn another, then you learn another, then you learn another. You tend, so the brain needs to process what you learn and take some, just to take some breaks and then boom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You, what you just term memory into your long term. Continue.
Yes.
And that's what I was just saying.
Precisely. No, I get you. It's a hard process. I think a lot of people tend to skip certain areas in the learning process. You see a lot of artists, they just skip ahead to like drawing the lines and trying to like figure out the anatomy as they go along. But the problem with that is that
Right.
you don't
That.
you're not showing of how you're not showing how you understand the structure. If you can show me like the guidelines, right? If you can show me the actual structure of the face, like you would know like there's like a curve under this the chin area. There would be, you would know like certain areas. You would know like the chin is like just slightly forward, sometimes. Or how like specifically like around the eyes, there's like what do you call it? There's a curve like within the eyes and within the the eyebrows. That's why in a lot of illustrations you would see like darkness under like the eyebrows. That's because there's a curve there. But anyways, we're drawing Tatsumaki. Yeah.
Anime a lot. And right, it's dark as it is. Like it is like sometimes like how people will always see like the like if it's not dark, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. If it's not what? Can you repeat that one more time? Hello?
So I was thinking like how it's like if it's not to draw then it's like not. But some people have this information that the thing like the nose like since it's like right there it's like it's not always lighting changes as well. And there's the thing called
You keep cutting,
Also, it's
dude. You,
but you know what I'm talking about, right?
dude, you keep cutting off. I'm sorry. Oh my god, why is this
No, no,
happening?
no,
Okay, let me
no
reconnect.
knowledge, no knowledge.
Okay, summarize what
No
you just
knowledge.
said one more time.
Okay, one last time. So, hold on, let me. Hello?
Hello.
Hold on, let me take a picture. Oh, look, right. Look, you see that, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
Discord.
Yeah.
That little part where it's like dark and stuff. People sometimes forget that that it's not always as dark as it supposed to, because it's not to the angle of where the viewer is looking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, hey, sometimes you just need to like learn that it's not always dark because the light always changes and stuff, and that's what I was just saying.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but we only know that it's dark because like we watch anime
Yeah.
and it's always like right there. That part is always dark because of how the budget is for animation.
Right. 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 Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, yeah, that's
Well,
what I was just saying.
I mean, because of it, being anime, it's not gonna be, super realistic. Obviously
Right.
not.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like,
So
we
there,
want to be more
there,
realistic.
there are
That's what.
certain techniques artists would do, to, to exaggerate certain things. Sometimes people like to break the rules a lot when it comes to drawing
Talking
stuff.
shit.
And
You talking shit to me?
no, it's not like breaking the rules is a
Yo.
bad thing. It's just some people are like, oh, you have to learn the rules first, and then you can
The road.
you can break them later.
So
But
yeah,
the opposite can be true too. You can draw what you want to draw, and as you go along, as you learn the rules, it can
like
improve the art better.
on the broken rules, probably like fix it to your liking, and that's how I see it.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
right. Oh, another thing, the
I mean,
mouth.
look on this one, look on this one.
What are you looking at? Yeah.
What do you think?
Hey, looks pretty good.
Plus, it's like simple enough to the fact that you're able to like redraw it, and it won't like come up all like weird things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So since she's
So
looking up, the mouth would appear more up to as well. There is an angle to it. I'll show you what I mean.
there's an angel to it.
What's tricky about this particular, with angles like this? What's tricky for me is trying to align everything right so that it looks, accurate.
Accurate. Yeah.
You kind of have to imagine a cube.
Oh, she looks so fucking smart. I want to fuck the bitch up. Oh my god. I fucking love that.
Yeah. So for any artists out there, have your methods. Have your methods. and learn to break down those methods. Because now, when people are, they're learning, are they don't sometimes, they're not gonna really like they're well, how do I say this, like it's there, but just not quite, you know what I mean, like you can't, it's within their grasp but it's not really.
Right. No, I get what you're talking about.
And a way to, like, grasp it is to just simply break things down, and figure out the overall structure, because once you do that, it's gonna reveal like a lot of errors in your work. I guess, I don't know.
Yes. You're supposed to be Jordan.
I'm Jordan, sir. I mean, with me, I like this kind of style because it appeals to me. But you like the Skullgirls type of thing, the Skullgirl style.
Tell me I like that. How dare you? Right.
So when people teach you things, you kind of have to take it as you will. It's not about like doing the exact same thing as everyone else, but you have to take what they're learning about their work and apply it to your work.
But like I have this like thing that, like, even though that is a good method, but like if you don't want to go into that type of, not field, but that type of design for your for your style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just take it with a grain of salt, but also like try to make what they're trying to teach you into your kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Exactly.
it's a weird type of thing,
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I know. I get you.
Like if you don't like, for example, if you don't like Jordan's style, try to do what he's trying to teach you, like the heads, and put it into your type of style. That's what I'm saying.
Right. You may not draw exactly like the way I'm drawing, but just apply like of how what I'm doing. The cube thing. Apply that to your work and see, like, if it works for you. If not, then there are plenty of other tutorials out there that might work better for you. It's all about trial and error, I'd say. Trial and error.
I like it.
Yeah. Do you like drawing balls? Do you like drawing balls, Glitch? Do you like drawing balls?
I'm drawing the.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? She kind of looks like Giorno from JoJo Part 6. If you give like the Giorno from JoJo. You know who I'm talking about? Giono.
What?
I'll type it out. G.
eyes or?
The hair, the hair. Now this is what I call a samoog.
Curls, right?
What was that? You're cutting off, bro. Man, this sucks. Why does it keep cutting off, bro? Do you see it? How long has this stream been going on? I lost track of time, to be honest. Oh, we've been going for an hour. We can still we can keep going. Is there anything in particular you want to learn about, dude?
Yeah, I saw that. The one with the little 3 holes in his hair.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular you want to learn about? Is there anything you want to learn about, dude?
So he looks like, she looks like him, but if he was a girl, right?
No. No.
Oh.
Not necessarily. But is there anything you want to learn about?
Oh.
You want to learn anything? Not really? No?
Well,
Is there anything in particular you want to learn about?
show us how to draw feet.
God damn, bro. I've been asking you. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Show us how to draw feet.
You wanna know how to draw feet?
So we can just smell
Even I'm not that good at drawing feet. Yeah. I'll draw you feet.
our own. If it was a lolly's feet,
Bro. This is a PG stream. This is a PG stream, my dude. Okay, we're gonna be learning how to draw feet.
like I said.
This is an educational stream.
Educational.
So, feet have, I'm gonna be drawing the underside of the feet. They have this sort of shape.
Chill out.
Yeah, exactly. They have this sort of shape. Imagine this as, how could you imagine this? As a peanut or something. Around this area would be like where the big toe would be. And then, it's just a matter of like drawing the toes. It's a lot more useful, or it's a lot more convenient for me to draw like the individual toes instead of like drawing like a shape. I mean, I guess you could do it that way to help you like sort of indicate like how it's structured, I guess. But how I would do it is just to draw like the toes individually. And then, once you get to the pinky toe, it gets a lot more smaller. Just imagine like, I don't know, circles or something.
Doing the most sinister thing in the world. Drawing socks with sandals.
Whoa! That's pretty evil, bro.
Right.
It's way too evil. Alright, let's do,
It's part of the purpose.
let's do a more. Let's view the like a down angle of the feet. So the way it's shaped, it's pretty interesting. Imagine a ramp or like a 3D triangle, kind of like that. It would look somewhat similar to that. What some people might miss is that the feet has to be balanced, right, in a way. So the way you would draw it,
You're really drawing.
you would draw. Yeah, I'm drawing it. It has a curve
You have no
in
shame, do
in
you?
the back. So that way, that's kind of the reason how you balance yourself, is because of the fact how the feet is shaped like this. There's like a slight curve in the back. You get your. You need to be more mature, man. And then you'll see, the ankle. I think this is the what is this? I guess this is the left foot. I guess this will be the left foot. So if it's the left foot, then you'll see this ankle. This ankle would be.
So I'm alright.
Oh my god. This ankle would appear lower.
Oh my god, I'm patting myself on the back for that.
It'll be lower. And there's also another ankle on the right, and it'll appear higher. But we're not gonna really see that. We're only seeing the lower ankle. So a general rule of thumb, if you want to get really specific, the ankles outside will be lower than the ankles that are like inside. So you would get this kind of shape. So this is like the toes, and these are like the ankles, where the ankles would be. And then you get a sort of curve going slightly up and then slightly like down. So that way it doesn't appear like flat. With the top of the foot, there might I don't know. I guess there's a slight curve, but I guess it only happens if it's bending down. But in this case, you're gonna have like a flat surface.
I could just hear your new nickname.
Oh my god.
The feet lover.
The feet. Should I just retitle the stream to foot fetish? Just retitle it.
No, we ain't gonna do that. You have no balls to do that.
Do I?
I don't believe that you're gonna do that.
Nah.
Hold on.
Nah. Nah, man.
Here's now.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but just a general idea. I don't draw feet all the time, so I don't know if it's accurate or not. Maybe they're supposed to be maybe I have to exaggerate it just a little bit to make it look a bit more accurate here. Yeah, I have to adjust some things. It looks kind of silly, like she has her like a feet coming out of her like it's her beard or something. You see that? You see that?
Hold on, I gotta see that.
You see that?
Oh my god. He's like, suck it. She looks so calm.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I know. Since we're talking about feet, let me teach you how to draw shoes.
Oh my god.
I don't think there's too
Okay,
many tutorials on how to draw shoes, so I'll do it right now.
yeah, he'll be the best.
So there are all kinds of shoes you can do. Now the hardest thing about drawing shoes is the shoelaces, but I figured out a way to simplify that. If you're one of those people that have no problem drawing the individual laces, like that's fine. But for me, it's like, why on earth would you like take your time like drawing the individual laces? Like that's just too much time. Too much time, bro.
Yep.
So, drawing the shoe, okay. It's since the shoe structure is sort of similar to the feet structure, it might be easier for you to draw the shoe. You know, it's like drawing the feet, but minus the toes and like the ankles. So this is gonna be like it's gonna be like a basic Converse shoe. I guess. I don't know. Is that the term, Converse? Do people usually wear like Converse? But whatever. I'm drawing like the bottom of the shoe here.
Gucci slippers. That's all I remember. Gucci slippers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I know. Gucci slippers.
So you get a shape like that. Now there are all kinds of different shoes you can do, but let me give you like a basic shape. This is like the most basic you can get with drawing shoes.
Yes, agreed.
So step 1, draw the shape of the shoe. No details, no nothing just yet. Step 2, laces. Now how I go about drawing the lace, okay. I draw in the bow, right? Very, very simple shape, okay? Drawing the bow, Very simple. Boom. There's your bow. Step 2, you draw in the, what do you call it? The rest of like how it's structured. What I would do is go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, I'm getting so mad over these shoes.
Right.
These.
And then that's step 2. You get in this shape. How would you describe it? Like like a cloud. It almost, what does it look like? Well, you just get in that shape. Next step, you draw in triangles. Just triangles, and you can place them like anywhere. And then boom, shoe. That's it. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but like that's how I figured out how to draw a shoe. But if you want to go like super crazy, then I guess you could go like drawing the individual laces, but that just takes way too much time, and I don't feel like drawing the laces because it's too tedious. And if you're making comics, it's good to know these methods to to simplify things more. But that's how you draw a shoe. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
to teach us how to draw the hand structure or stuff?
Sure. Do you have trouble with drawing hands?
Not really, for everyone else.
Okay. Alright, sure. So how I go about drawing hands, let's see. I don't really use guidelines anymore. I kind of forgot about using guidelines, so I just draw hands like straight away. But it's still like, I still draw it pretty rough. But there is, a structure to it. So I'll just teach you that. So,
I'm just showing
I
you
think,
what I did.
sure. You wanna like do a screenshot of it or something?
Hold on. Yeah, I'll screenshot it. Hold on.
In the meantime, I'll just look at the comments. Oh, okay. Your mic is quiet, but I think it's fine now. That's katakana, but I can't read it. I mean, I should know how to read it since I took Japanese 1, but...
Fucking weeb.
Xia... What does that say? Jia? Oh, does it say...
Oh, Digital Killer said hello. Sorry, dude.
Sure. My bad.
If you just draw a square and then like draw like a... I forgot what those kind of shapes it's called, depending on how long the fingers is.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do it. And then like you just do the lines. Of course, like with mines, I go like that and I go like that.
You.
So,
Ah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
It's just like a simple type thing, but like, hey, it varies to different styles.
Okay. I see. I mean, my method is kind of similar to yours. Yeah, like I said before, it's just a matter of like breaking things down, right? So I would start with a hexagon shape.
Yeah, someone said hi to you.
Someone said hi? Hi! I mean... Yeah, I think it's the same dude. But anyway, start with the shape. With the like a... Almost like... Kind of like a pentagon, kind of like a hexagon. Something like that. And then you put in the fingers.
Disappointed, huh? Why are you disappointed?
Oh my god, man. You know that one JoJo meme of there's this character named Joseph, I think, yeah, Joseph Joestar, and in part 3 he would always say like, oh my god, or oh no. It's pretty it's like, it's pretty hilarious how he says it.
Oh my god, like something
Oh
like that, right?
no, yeah, something like that.
Even though I haven't watched JoJo that much, I know at least that. I know the memes. That's,
Yeah, the memes are the best things about it. A good way to know how to like know the length of the fingers.
Salad finger.
Whoa.
Fingers.
Don't remind me, but like, take the length of like the hexagon, or whatever the shape it is. like it doesn't really matter like how big you draw it. Just make sure like you have you know, the proportions for you know, this particular shape right here. Go about halfway. That's gonna be the length of the middle finger. Generally speaking, of course, you know. And then I guess this would be like the ring finger, maybe. This would be like the ring finger. I'm assuming. I don't know. I think it's the ring finger. I hope it is.
The ring finger is the one near the pinky.
Yeah, and then next,
The pinky.
the pinky. This finger right here is pretty much this, I guess, the same size as the pointer finger. I guess almost. Maybe, I don't know. Everyone has like different hands, so. And then the pinky would be the shortest finger, of course. The pinky, it would be a kind of one length shorter than the pointer finger or the ring finger. So it would be like around there. And then for the thumb.
Did you know that sometimes
What?
the index finger and the middle finger the same height, and so is the ring finger and the index finger?
Okay.
What kind of weird ass hands? Yeah.
And now for the thumb.
I mean.
Yeah. But anyways, for the thumb, how should I go about explaining how to draw the thumb? There's like a big muscle right here, you know, like a giant muscle. I don't know what you call it, but like that's pretty much like part one of like the thumb. And then after that is the next joint, which is like the one after that. This is like joint number 2 of the thumb. And then joint number 3 is right there. And that's your basic hand. Now another thing to another thing to point out is that you kind of have to look at your own hand and figure out the structure yourself. The thumb is like it's like a bit like outwards, so it's not gonna be like you know that. You're gonna see like an indication of like the joint a little bit, so you'll see something like this going like inwards towards the hand, and then you'll see like a flat surface or like a flat line like from the pinky to like the wrist. It's like a flat line almost. And then you'll see like I don't know what you call it, but like there's like a little bone here.
Did you know sometimes a flat is also called
A what? Repeat that one more time, my dude.
can mean a palace type thing as well.
What was that? What'd you say? I have to reconnect, bro. It keeps lagging on me, bro. Hang on. Let me... Mama say
How may I help you?
You can give me some tea. But yeah, that's how you would do a hand. A basic hand. How many minutes we got left? Ah, shoot. We're going on forever, yo. You know what? Let's do... Heck, let's do... we could go for, like, even more longer. Anything else you want to know? I'll do one more drawing and then we can end it. One more drawing.
You draw Mitsuki from Demon Slayer.
Oh. Wait. Mitsuri or...
Mitsuki, sorry.
Are you talking about Nezuko?
That's such a conscious mind. Oh my god.
You're talking about Nezuko, huh?
Yeah,
I'm actually doing a piece. Let me show you actually. Because it was a thing, people voted to draw, like, they wanted me to draw Nezuko for Patreon. So I just did, like, the sketch the other day. So it's gonna be her, like, in the snow. And she's, like, looking up at the sky, you know. Something wholesome, something simple, something to keep you to... Something to vibe to, you know?
by the way, I think I'm done with the character design.
Yo. Yeah, but that's what I have planned. Let me see. You said you're done?
On Discord.
Oh, yeah. Whoa!
Right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think you should add in some patterns, dude. Add in some patterns.
That's like, this is like the base, like, what I'm gonna...
Yeah.
And then, like, what I gotta do is just, like, do multiple designs on it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Alright. I think I'll end the stream right here. What was that?
Wait, what should I call her?
Oh.
What should her name be?
Oh, heck.
She's like a demon type of... I believe she's like a demon sorcerer. Like a demon Japanese sorcerer. That's why she looks like as if she was in Japan.
I can't come up with a name at the top of my head right now.
Jizzarina.
Arena.
I said Jizz Arena.
Arena. Okay, whatever. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the live stream for today. I guess it will be uploaded on YouTube pretty soon. But a quick rundown of what we did. We went through head angles with Tatsumaki here. You know, some cute little angles, and it's just a matter of understanding, you know, the structures and cubes and how it looks. Just make sure to, like, you know, deconstruct stuff, reflect on, like, your mistakes, understanding the cube, and then understanding certain surfaces on balls.
That came out of nowhere.
And then we went over how to draw shoes as well. You know,
Forget about the best part.
shoes. And we also, for some reason, learned how to draw feet somewhat. If that's helpful, I don't know. And we learned how to draw a hand. Maybe next time we'll get a little bit more dynamic with it, but I don't know. But for now, that's what I have. Anything else you wanna to say? Glitch.tv.
Follow my Instagram. No,
Okay. All right. Take care, people, and we'll see you. We'll see you next stream. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, peace out.